Okay, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm the gray haired gamer, your host, and with me, as usual, is Gunner the Wonder Dog. Now, today we're going to continue on our Great One grind here in beautiful Mexico, Rancho del Arroyo, and we're going to go visit a lake that we have only been to a couple times, just because it is more difficult to hunt. What was that? My goodness. Whitetail right in front of us, and that's a doe. Yeah, we didn't even get to start the grind. They're already coming out for us. But we're going to be hunting this lake up here to the north, right here. It's kind of in the center of the north. And why this is a little more difficult to hunt is because of the vegetation. It's very thick trees, very thick underbrush. So it makes it pretty much impossible, especially here on these southern two zones, to put a blind or a stand, anything like that in there. We also have these two zones here on the eastern shore, which are a little bit easier to hunt. This peninsula especially because of this right here, this bottleneck. We can use that terrain to our advantage. We like to do that whenever we can. And by placing something up here, perhaps a blind or a tripod, something like that, that we can control and watch all the animals come in and out. We did that in our last hunt, and we had some success. So let's go ahead. We'll jump up there as close as we can. I do have a waypoint posted here because I was considering taking a tent and popping up here. But I want to see how we do in here first. I don't want to waste the tent. We have extra. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's jump up to our nearest hunting outpost, and we'll grab us up a tent. I already checked my ammo. We're good. We're good on 30-06 shells. We're good on 420 grain bolts. We just need some deer. And we should have room in our inventory to throw a tent in there. Let's see, storage. What do we have left as far as structures? We have a couple tree stands. We have some waterfowl blinds. We have 2 ground blinds, and we have 1 tent. So we'll take the tent for now. And let's head up to the waypoint we have marked. We're not going to worry about setting the time right now. That we want to get this placed. As soon as we set it down, we are going to stir up any animals in the area. So we want to stir them up before we rest. You can see this is a pretty good ways from our nearest outpost, 1 kilometer, 1.1. But by placing a tent up here, it'll make it a lot more convenient. And, oh, thank goodness it seems the lag is leaving us alone. At least for now. In some spots you get into... I tried doing a scouting run the other day off camera. And the lag got so ridiculous I couldn't even walk. Literally, I couldn't take 2 steps without lagging. So hopefully that lag beast will stay far away from us here today. Now we do have to watch out for the killer cacti. That they will put a thumping on you. But for now, we just need to run, Forrest, run. Yes, I know that's an old reference, but I'm an old fella. Sue me. What tracks we have here? There's whitetail. That's always a good sign. How old is this? Very old. So that, in Hunter Call of the Wild terms, means 10 minutes or more. Alright, so we're halfway there. We're going to take advantage of having these tents. And we're going to plop one up here so we don't have to run our asses off for over a kilometer anymore. How we doing on money? 28,000. So if we really have to, we can buy another tripod up here. I think that the tripod will actually will do a little better for us than a blind. Having that elevation will definitely be a help. And there's more whitetail. So this is, yeah, right off this zone here. But we want to go up. We want to put our tent up here and possibly put a tripod right in here somewhere. We have to kind of scout it out a little bit. But the last time we hunted this area, we set right up on that little rise. And man, we were smoking bucks left and right. So they all have to go through that little bottleneck to get out on that peninsula to get to that drink zone. Yeah, all up in this little hilly area right here. We were taking deer as fast as we could aim and pull the trigger. Let's get up here and have a little look around. Should be right at the top of this hill is where we want to be. At least for our tripod. Up a little bit further yet. A little bit further. Since we had two areas now with new zones pop up, it really changed the dynamic and really ruined our hunts in those areas. There goes a whitetail right there. Little doe. So now we need to develop a couple new areas, and this is, I think, going to be one of them. Let's see how we're doing now. We want to get right out to here. Yeah, you can see the tracks, and they come through here. They definitely come through here. By having a tripod, we will be up high enough that we can take advantages of both sides of this hill. Now, we could have done this off camera, but I did want to show what things you need to consider when placing a stand, placing a structure, picking your spot, as it were. And a big one is the terrain. Like I said, we know this bottleneck right here on this neck of this peninsula really funnels the animals into a very small area. So the second part of the terrain is going to be picking a spot where we can get a good view of that, as well as other places around us. Okay, yeah, this looks familiar. We had deer running through here before. Doesn't quite give us the view that we wanted down into that little valley, that bottleneck. And look at the tracks around in here. Yeah, they've been through here. And if they came through here once, they'll probably come through again. So that's the second part. You want to use the terrain to your best advantage, but you need to be using areas where you know the deer are going to go. Wow, that is just bad view down in there. Wow. Okay. So I think for right now, till we see a little bit better firsthand what's going on, we're going to jump back up here. We want to be back away from the area a little bit, because when you do jump into a tent, you do spook everything's around you. And this is going to be about 200 meters back. So this should be fine back here. Oh yeah, they've been all through here. All through here. So I think today we're not going to worry about putting a structure up. We're going to go old school, go on foot with the crossbow, and see where these animals are moving, and when, and what direction they're going, etc. So we'll go right up here by this way tower, or this watchtower, and we'll drop our tent up in here somewhere. There we go, perfect, nice big parking lot. Okay, bingo. Alright, now we'll go in here, we'll get our time reset, and we're about 200 meters. We're not sure whether this is an early zone or a late zone, so we're going to set our clock for, we'll go about 7:45. That'll let us take our time and stalk our way in there and not be in any big hurry, and will give us the maximum time in this zone. Alright, so first place we want to go is down in to where we can get a look at this bottleneck. And already here in Whitetail. No, not the camera. Yeah, we're about 250 meters out from there, so that's good. We don't have to worry about spooking everything when we jump in. Now, once we get down in these trees, we will want to crouch. We don't want to be making crazy amounts of noise, and with the combination of the high grass and bushes, as well as all the trees, we could very easily make too much noise. Yeah, yesterday's hunt, while it wasn't very exciting on the kill count, we did do something pretty drastic. We destroyed a zone on purpose, fully intending to blow a zone out. And we went in there and just blazed away with the M1, killing everything that moved until we got rid of the zone. And it was on a lake that was pretty far away from the others, and it was a real pain in the ass to get to. You had no visibility, none. There was no place to set a structure. And so we took a chance and we destroyed that zone, knowing that it will respawn somewhere else. And while we cannot guarantee that it will respawn in someplace better, we can pretty much guarantee it could not respawn in someplace worse. All that zone was doing was taking away animals from other zones where we were having successful hunts. And so that turned out to be kind of a big experiment. Now, it'll be interesting to go back there in a few days after some resets, after we get that immense amount of hunting pressure taken off, and see what's happened. Now, this little field right here, we had many deer come rolling in through here. Couple nice bucks. In fact, we ended up missing a buck. We told Gunner to sit, and as soon as he did, a big old buck came literally right behind him, and I couldn't shoot him because I would have had to shoot the dog. It would not allow me to make that shot. How are we doing on time? Right at 8 o'clock. Okay. So we're right on schedule here. Yeah, we have tracks all in here. Now we're kind of going into this area blind. We don't know what direction. I mean, we do have tracks that give us clues, but we don't know for sure what direction these guys are going to be coming in from. It looks like from this direction here to the west. But we just want to find us a little spot up here. I think maybe up here. And just chill out for a little bit and watch and see what comes in. Yeah, we're 53 meters from where we wanted to be. Let's go on down. Oh, we do need our scent blocker. That wind is not being our friend right now. And that's okay. Time is at 8:05. Okay, so we can guesstimate how long that scent blocker is going to last. There's tracks down in there as well. There's that scat. Doesn't matter, we've got deer activity. But you can see how thick, how dense this vegetation is. That it does make it a challenge to hunt this area. Okay, and here's our bottleneck right in here, so we can expect those deer to be coming through here to go out to this zone, and as well we have this zone to our south. We have to try and figure out how we can kind of watch both of those. Or at least watch part of the shoreline. And as well, we need to find us a little bit of cover to hang out in. Yeah, this is right on the bottleneck here. Alright, so Let's hang right here for a few moments. Let's put a marker on this zone and see just where it is and what kind of vision we have. That's way down there. Wow. Yeah, we really can't see much of jack and shit up in here. Alright, Gunner, lay down, buddy. We'll see what we can see here. 8:13, we don't have long to wait. We should have something coming in. Said we're expecting them from on the hillside here to come right in through this area. And what kind of range do we have there? 25 meters. We have 1 kilometer. Get out of here. 20 meters up to there. 25 meters. Just so we can kind of pre-aim a little bit. 40, 45 meters. And we are hidden. We got our scent blocker on. We should be good to go. And we have in chat Mikey Man saying hello. Hello, Mikey Man. How you doing today? Thanks for joining us. We're just getting settled in here, trying to figure out this zone and figure out where these deer are coming in and out of so we can shoot them. There we go. That's what we wanted to hear. That is a buck. And it sounds like he is down towards that other zone. And that other zone is 189 meters. So that is in range of our snort wheeze call. So we can try that out and see if we can maybe lure that big buck and maybe any others that are down there up this way. Yeah, we're about 2 to 3 weeks into our Great One grind, and overall we've been having some very good success. We have had a couple bad days, you know, but that's part of the game, you know. But we were adapting and trying some new things. Like I said yesterday, we even went as far as destroying a zone on purpose to try and funnel the deer to different areas that were easier to get to. But overall, we've been having some very good luck. We're already noticing a big change in our bucks. That when we first started, we were seeing all little tier 1s. And we're only getting bronze medals with the occasional silver. And now we're seeing like all class 2s now. It is very, very rare to see a 1 anymore. And we're getting a nice mix, pretty much 50-50 between silvers and golds. We did take 1 diamond whitetail, but it was just kind of a random chance that it was not part of our hunt. It was not in one of our areas where we had set up, that we were actually leaving the whitetail zone to go hunt mule deer for money. And we saw a nice buck, so we just took a random shot at him and basically forgot about him. And was just getting ready to end the episode and, you know, say, you know, thanks everyone for joining us, when I saw blood on the ground. I was like, oh, wait a minute, we're not done. And we went and tracked it down. Well, Gunner, the tracking machine, tracked him down and turned out to be our first diamond. We did take a couple rares. We took a piebald female. And we also took a melanistic buck. He was just a little fella. Hello. That sounds like a doe. No, that's a buck. Right there. He's a little one. He's a little one. 70 meters. We can do that. Boom. Dead buck. Nope, he's still running. He's running. Do we have hunting pressure? Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. We got him. That must have been the doe running out. Alright, so let's go snag him up. We don't really need to sit still too much. We actually do want to cover a little bit of a ground here. With it being so thick, sitting still, we're going to miss more than we see. I mean, literally, we could be sitting here and have one 10 feet away on the other side of that bush and we never see it. So for this area, sitting still is actually gonna hurt us. So where was that fella at? He was right. Let's center up the zone. Should have shot him right there. And is that a female? That sounded like a male, but man, sometimes you can't be sure. Yeah, we're hearing footsteps. There was a doe with that buck, so that could very easily be her. The one advantage of having all this vegetation, yep, right there. That's that little doe. Then there's a second one behind it. There's another one coming. One advantage of all this vegetation for us is having lots of places to hide. See, they're walking right up past us here. And there is another one. Where are you at? I hear you. Right there. Right there. Oh, stop, stop, stop. That's a nice buck right there. Right there, right there, right. Oh, shit. And that's a disadvantage of being in dense vegetation. You have very little time to react. But he ran back down here. Look at him. There just went two, three more. Yeah, I know. That's that little doe. Right there's one. Yeah, they're heading back down to this southern zone. Alright, we'll follow them. We'll follow them a little bit. We'll take another shot of our Axe body spray, as I call it, our scent blocker. But yeah, we have not hunted up in here for a while, so there should be plenty of bucks. It's just a matter of finding them and getting our crosshairs on them. Now we know those guys turned around, they were heading back south. Because we kind of spooked them a little bit, so they're probably going to be heading down to this other zone. Okay. We still need to find this buck we shot. And since that's kind of on the way, we'll kill two birds with one stone. Yep, right there he is. Yeah, we did drop him right in his tracks. That lethal crossbow, man. Wow. Now, there is a nice hillside right there. We may want to check that out because it looks like we can observe this bottleneck here too, at least part of it, from up there. Yeah, we want to go up there and have a look around. That might be a very nice spot for a tripod. That might be the spot we were looking for. Flesh, left lung, stomach contestants. Well, we got one lung in there. And a little bronze. And now we got them back up to the north of us again. Let's go up here and have us a little peek. Man, look at all the tracks in here. Alright, lay down, Gunner. We don't need you blundering around making noise. Yeah, they came right through here. Yeah, so we got a little bit of view. Man, very small shooting lanes though. Man, I really don't like it. But no place in this area is going to be very good. Let's try our call and see what happens. We'll try our little doe bleat call this time. See if we can find some kind of place to hide up here on one of these rocks. Okay. I thought I heard footsteps. Yeah, we got footsteps. I just can't tell from where. I can't. I think there's one coming up over the hillside right here in front of us. And there may be a second one coming down through these trees in the valley. Yeah, there's something coming right through, right in here. That's a little doe. But there is a second one. There's a second one down the other side of that big rock. But as soon as I move, I'm going to spook this doe. And if I shoot the doe, I'm going to spook whatever the second one is. Let's give one more call quick. See if we can get that second one to stick its nose out somewhere. ease on down here a little bit and see what we can see. We can't see shit. Nope, right there. There's one. And that's a buck. We didn't have an exact range on that, so I had to guesstimate. It was about 20-meter shot. But I believe he is dead. So that little bit of patience paid off. Let's get Gunner down here while they're stirred up. We should have blood right in here somewhere. Gunner will find it. Gunner is a machine, man. Said when I first got the... Yeah, he's on it already. When I first got the dog, man, I hated it. But then I found out I wasn't using it right. Now I love them. Yeah, we're coming, Gunner. Relax. We can see his outline there. Yeah, this little section of this lake, man, reminds me of like Cuatro Colinas or something. Because you had all those little valleys and little gullies and just thick underbrush everywhere. You'd have all these animals in there hiding, and you could never see them, but man, they always seem to see you. Thought I heard footsteps. Now, Gunner barking like that surprisingly does not spook the animals. It's only when they get too close to him does he spook them. Alright, we're going to take Gunner off the hunting trail there for a moment. Just so he'll lay down and be quiet. The blood is not going anywhere. We know that deer is down and is dead. So we can interrupt him tracking it and have him, give him the command again. And he'll pick right back up where he left off. But I think there's another one in here somewhere. Okay, I just want to listen for a moment. Yeah. Yeah, we got something walking. This is why I definitely recommend wearing headphones. That when you see me turning my head back and forth like this, right there. Right there, little doe. When you see me turning my head back and forth like that when I'm listening, it's not for my eyes, it's for my ears. That kind of triangulate where the sounds are coming from. Anything else down in here? Before we send Gunner off, running off here into track the rest of that deer, we're gonna See if we can call anything to us. And we will use both calls to try and maximize. Is that a little doe? Yeah. But there's another one coming. I hear him. That's a buck. 28 meters, 27 meters. Come on out of there, buddy. We are hidden. There he goes. Or is he still standing right there? I saw one go run down. Oh yeah, right there, 31 meters. Boom, he's dead. No tracking needed there. Oh goodness. Oh Lord. Look at him. I'm running us over. Running back up to the north. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, let's go grab this one and then we'll have Gunner. Now that they're kind of spooked around here a little bit, we stirred them up a little bit. But we know that call worked though. Let's grab this one up. Oh, he just looks like a little fella. No, he might... Oh, man, look at those tines. Those primary tines. Those are very, very long. He doesn't have many points. He might be a gold, but I'm going to guess a silver. No, he was a gold. 194. Lower neck. So we were a little bit high. He was in the brush. But the neck does count as a vital organ, so that should have... Yeah, 1.2 over gold. We'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, so now we'll get Gunner back on the trail here. He's laying down right there.
Sure.
And he should pick that blood trail right back up. Yep, he did. He did. Go get him, buddy. Yeah, for some areas you just cannot use the sit in a stand and shoot deer technique. A lot of places on here you can, and we've done it. We've done it ourselves to great effect. But some of these places you just got to get down and use stalking skills and use patience and quiet. Okay, yeah, we're coming. Where are we at on the map here? Okay, we're getting down below this zone. Now we do have these two zones down here, but man, that's a pretty good distance in between them. Am I hearing more footsteps? Where'd Gunner go? Yep, I thought I was. That's a doe. So we'll get out here and get this one. Man, he ran a pretty good ways. That must have been a bad shot. But as long as it ended up in a kill, it doesn't really matter. We'll get down and we'll pick this one up that we're tracking, and then we'll turn around and go back up north. Actually, going that way, the wind will be in our favor. And we will follow those ones that came running past us. Oh, he found it. Okay. Now, another little trick I have to shut him up. When he finds a harvest, he will just keep barking and barking and barking. So as soon as he finds it, you praise him and tell him to lay down. That way he will stay right beside that body. You can track him down with the hunter mate, and he will stay quiet and not spook anything else that might be around. That little trick is patent pending. If you use it, you owe me a nickel. So here he is. Yeah, he's a good boy. Oh, he looks like a pretty nice one too. He has a possibility for being gold, but I think him running that long distance, I'm guessing missed vital organs, so that's going to cost us. Yeah, flesh and left scapula. So he should have been a silver, but he got dropped down to a bronze. That's okay. That's okay. We're not trying to get big trophies off these ones. We're trying to get big trophies off the ones that respawn from these guys. What's up, everybody? Somebody gets a cookie. You know, like I said, we don't want the trophies off this deer. We want the trophies for the ones that respawn. And we shoot them again and they respawn the second time. Then that's the trophies we want. So now we can hunt back to the north. The wind's totally in our favor. We should not have to use our scent blocker at all. And we will track, we'll be following those ones that came running past us, as well as any more that came in to that north, up to that bottleneck. We got 300 meters to go. We can walk a little bit. Ooh, not run, not run, not run. Hit the wrong button. But see, this part here isn't too bad. I mean, you do have underbrush, but it's not super thick. But man, further up there, you can't see 10 freaking feet. And that's where we're heading right back into. Yeah, look at all the tracks in here. How we doing on time? 10 o'clock. Not too bad. So this type of hunting is a little slower going. And you normally don't get as high kill counts as stand hunting. But, I mean, you can see that hunting in a stand would be impossible up in here. We just had something right here. Yeah. Yeah, they're in here. I hear you. Right there, right there. I can't tell what it is, though. We can't get a spot on. That's a doe. That's a doe. There's the head. There's its ass. But she is not alone. There's a buck. There's a dead buck. There's another buck, a bigger one. Son of a bitch. Ain't that the way it goes? Whichever one you take, if you shoot a doe, a small buck comes out right after. You shoot a buck, and then a big buck comes out right after. Oh, well. Alright, now that they're stirred up, now we'll let Gunner move on up here. But again, the power of that crossbow, man, you get a good shot. No tracking necessary. Like bags of wet cement. And this was the little one, and he's probably going to be a silver and probably a gold. Bronze? Why is he only a bronze? Now we hit the spinal cord, that counts as a vital. No, it does not count as a vital. That's why he's a bronze. He should have been a silver. So that one behind him was probably a gold. Let's get right underneath here. Give him a couple seconds to calm down and see if we can call him in. See, he was a nice one. Yeah, that little doe, man, you could have easily mistaken that for a buck. We just had that little tiny picture, like through the leaves, that little tiny spot. And if we would have been hasty, hello, that's a doe. If we would have been hasty and taken that shot at the first one we saw, we would have ended up with a doe and had two nice bucks run away. Alright, let's ease on up here. Said normally me, I take the shot at the first one I see, and that's usually the doe. And as soon as I pull the trigger, boom, out comes a buck right behind a doe. So I was like, okay, we waited this time. We saw the doe, and then we saw the buck right behind her. We weren't counting on the second big buck out behind him. But that other zone is out here on the end of this island. Or peninsula, rather. We do have a little bit of visibility here. Very little. But a lot of times you won't have the deer just come down right to the shore. They won't actually go to the water to drink. They'll be back in 10, 20, 30 meters. And in this type of underbrush, I mean, look, you can't see. If it's more than 5 meters off the shore, we can't see shit. There could be 20 freaking bucks standing right there. We'd have no clue. How are we doing on hunting pressure? A little purpley. We're going from gray to purple. So that's not too bad. Yeah, there's that little bottleneck area right there. But anything coming in and out of this zone has to come through there. Alright, Gunner's gonna heal. Okay, we got too far away from him. We'll let him run up here and join us, and we'll have him lay down again. and then we'll move on out. Where's he at? There he comes. There's our buddy. Actually, while we're here, let's get hid. Let's try our calls. We'll try both of them. Because we do have a little bit of a shooting area in front of us here now. We might as well take advantage of that. And this thick shit, man, these little openings are few and far between. So we'll take advantage of them as we can. And as well, it's always better to have the deer come to you than have to chase them. Yeah, we really can't see anything down on this island. Or peninsula, my bad. Okay. We'll continue on. We're still seeing a lot of tracks in here. We're hearing something. Something behind us. Now we did hear a doe call from behind us. Maybe that one caught up to us. I mean, we're not moving real fast, so it could have been easy for it to catch up. I'm thinking it was that doe. She might have got too close to the gunner and got spooked a little bit. And in thick stuff like this, you always want to stop every so often because your ears are more important to detect the animals than your eyes are. Like I say, we could have 2 or 3 deer right around this bush. We would never see them. But if they were walking around, we would be able to hear them. Still nothing. Okay. Yep, come on, buddy. We'll see where these tracks go, if they go out. If they go out on the peninsula, or whether they keep going north. If they go out on the peninsula, we got them. Because they have to come back up through that bottleneck, this one right here, to leave. Yeah, look. Yep. Bingo. Bingo. They went out on that, out on the peninsula. Yep. And is this a zone here? Is this part of the other zone? No, this is a new zone. That was the one we accidentally deleted before the first time we were up here scouting. We took one or two whitetail when we first come up here and scouted, but then we ran into like 4 of the collared peccaries, and they were just too tempting a target, man. We pulled out the 12 gauge and started blazing away on them, yeah, accidentally deleted our zone. It's nice to see it came back. All right, Gunner, buddy boy, time for you to lay down and relax. Now we don't want to wait. At 10:52, we got over a half hour game time left in this zone, but we don't want to wait for them to come running up past us and us not being able to get a shot on them. We'd like to still be able to catch 1 or 2 while they're down here holding still. But yeah, here's even the one we were just tracking. Look, yeah, they all came down in here. It's always easier to hit a target that's standing still. Yeah, there's a buck. And you always want to be careful when you come up over a rise like this. You just want to ease your way up there. If you come running out too fast, they could see you. You just want to sneak on up. Okay, we're not seeing anything, we're not hearing anything. But we do have tracks. Okay, come on, Gunner. Come on up here, buddy. We'll find you another place to lay down right up in here. Where's he at? Is he coming? Yeah, there he comes. He's running around everywhere. There he is. I hear his steps. Alright, now we can move on out in front. This little peninsula is not quite as bad for the underbrush, but it's still pretty thick. Thick enough to mess up our vision of a lot of spots. And as well, this little peninsula is quite a bit bigger than I would expect it just by looking at the map. Alright, we got movement. That's the doe. Okay. Where's your boyfriend? Is he right behind you? Yeah, we spooked her. And that was probably the buck just ran off with her. That's okay. There should be some more out here. Right there. Look at this beast. Get it right in between these branches. Come on, turn, turn, turn. We got him. We got him. That reverse angle can be tough to get him in the ribs. There's another one. I think that was another doe. Oh yeah, they were all down in here hiding. My goodness. Yeah, we are getting towards the end of the drink time, so they were starting to roll out. But we got one. We got one, and I think it was from what quick view I got of those horns, man. It looked to be pretty respectable size. We'll find out. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, there's tree limbs tangled up with him. Oh my goodness. What have we here? Only a silver? With a frickin' rack like that. Only a silver. There's not many points, but man, it's big. And we got something else moving in here. Right there. Little doe. Oh! Man, that put a whooping on us. We do have a, no. We have first aid kit. That's another doe. Damn, she ran into us too. For that bitch, you're gonna die. And we got a predator? We got Gunner growling like there's a predator around here. Yeah. Oh, holy shit. Did we get that? Did we get that? Tell me we got that. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, right there. Frickin' bobcat. Oh, we just missed him. Yeah, that bobcat is actually hunting those deer. That is the first time I've ever seen that. Him actually chasing him. Look, there he goes. And we did get the kill. We got the kill on that buck. All right. That's why all those deer were coming rolling out of there. There's freaking bobcat down in there after him. Yeah, show yourself, you little motherfucker. Come on. We know we can take bobcat with the same arrows. There's another nice one. At least a silver. Oh, he's a gold. Oh yeah, look at all them in the rack. All them tines. And we got, what vital organ did we hit? The liver. Yeah, so we passed all our checks on that. Okay, Gunner, knock it off, buddy. See, that's what the dog used to do to me. He used to run around and run into you, knock you around while you're trying to aim. Let's go kill this bobcat. And we had Arrow saying hi in chat. How you doing, Arrow? Sorry, I was kind of involved there. I was focused on the screen there, so my apologies for not saying hi to you sooner. It says no worries. Cool. Yeah, we just had a bunch of excitement. So had a whole bunch of deer come running by us, and we were trying to figure out why. And then we saw a bobcat chasing them. How's the hunt going? Pretty good, considering the area we're in. You can see how thick the vegetation is. But we've been doing okay. Let's take a look at our hunting log. Let's see, today is the 29th, so we've taken 6 out. But they were some nice ones. We had a 209, a 194. Yeah, we had some good ones. But it's been so thick in here that it's been kind of slow going. We've had to work for each and every one we've taken. Stalking and tracking and trying to see through little tiny holes in the vegetation. But that's this area. We're in this big lake here in the center north of the map. We were just out on this peninsula, and like I said, bobcat just literally just chased like about 6-8 deer out right past us. We did manage to take one there with a reverse angle shot. I really like hunting at that lake. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of deer in here, but it's a little more difficult terrain. You know, we have a couple of the lakes where we have, you know, stands and tripods set up, and we can just sit up there and, you know, pop. But this one, you got to work at it a little bit more. It's definitely a little more of a challenge. Let's head on up around this way. What time is it? 11:43. So, yeah, this zone's done. We do have 2 other zones here down at the south. We can go do a reset. They have that's antelope, jackrabbit. That's bobcat. That's peccary. But we do have this drink zone here and here. I would have liked to have tried to get that bobcat that was running those deer out of here. Little bastard. We took a shot at him, but without knowing exact range made it a little difficult. Plus, he was moving at a full run. So we ended up we missed him by a little bit. But we'll keep following these guys for a few moments just to see if anything becomes of it. Now we got peccaries up here. Yeah, we have us a couple nice spots set up. Our first area we've been hunting is this lake, the main lake right above, excuse me, right above the Casa Grande, the first outpost. Man, that lake is a freaking gold mine. We have zones all around it. Oh, there's that one says bighorn sheep, but there are whitetail in there too. So we've been hunting the snot out of that lake, and also the bigger lake right here just to the east. That we have a few zones around there. We actually have that split up into like 3 hunting areas there. And then yesterday, way down here in the southwest, this little double lake, we had a zone all the way down here at the bottom, out in the middle of nowhere. And so we went and blew that zone out intentionally. That was the first time we did it. It's just like a kind of an experiment to see if we could get more deer to come up to this zone. Because now this little zone is like the only game. It's the only spot in town now for them. That is not you, Gunner. Who is walking around here? Peccaries. Okay, we'll shoot one of you. We'll shoot you. Why not? Oh, you little bastard's gonna go aggressive on me or something. Ha ha ha. Yeah, see what get aggressive gets you? Not what we originally came up here for, but money's money, honey. And these little buggers are good money. But yeah, we ended up blowing a zone out on purpose. We know it's going to respawn somewhere. We just hope it's someplace better. Arrow says pigs are quite aggressive in this game, sometimes more aggressive than lions. Oh yeah, the warthogs in Africa, man, they are very aggressive. My goodness, they're hateful little bastards. And oh, we got a heart shot on that one. Wow. And so we obviously passed all our trophy organs. Okay, cool. We'll take that. And then we did have the one we wounded down here too. But yeah, the pigs, man, they are, you're right there, they are aggressive. I've had more warthogs chase me down than I've had grizzly bears chase me down. And you would think that that would be, you know, the opposite. But no. Arrow says, I once shot one pig on Arowana, and the whole herd charged you. Oh, wow. Wow, I bet you were jumping and running and dodging like a crazy man there. Worse than frickin' wolves. Alright, somebody wants to be tough. There he goes. But they're in here. You didn't have a good time there. Got killed almost instantly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for being smaller critters, man, they have those wicked tusks. Even the warthogs, too, man. They can lay you open in a heartbeat. Like, even real life. Like, they're very dangerous. We'll take you. Oh, there it is up there. Okay. Somebody else wants to be tough. Ooh, he was charging us. He was charging us. We had to put one right in his face. Okay, Gunner, we know. Calm down. Wow, yeah, he was coming. He was coming for us. Oh, right in the eye. You could see the arrow sticking out. We got him, though. We got him. Shouldn't have charged. That's right. That's right. And still had enough penetration to go like 3/4 of the way through the body. And got a gold out of it. That'll work. I love using this crossbow. It's unbelievable just how strong it is. I've shot deer and had it like literally almost come out the other side. Oh, we hit through the brain, through the skull, and the vertebrae. Wow. How we doing on hunting pressure now? Oh yeah, we got hunting pressure all around up in here. But well, the bows are pretty strong. I mean, there you can get you know, depending on whether it's the traditional bow or compound bow, you can get, I think it's 60 pound, 65 pound, and I think the biggest is 70 pound draw. But with this crossbow, it's 160 pound draw. I mean, it's just insane. And once we figured out the sights and how to work the scope, we've been making crazy shots. Like man, they're all around me. They're all around us, man. Game over, man. Yeah, they're all in here. But the maximum zero, you have 10 meter, 30 meter, and 50 meter zeros. And we've been taking the 50 meter zero and making shots at 100 meters to 120 meters and getting kills. The sights are really confusing at first. Yeah, we had to go out to the range and spend like an hour out there. Just figuring it out. Yeah, they're right here. Wow, yeah, they're right. They're all around us, man. But, they're coming for me. Yeah, they want their revenge. It's vendetta. But we'll shoot another one if we get the chance. Right there. Uh-huh, I hear you. Keep growling. Keep letting me know where you're at. I don't know how many there are. There's enough to put a whooping on me. Oh shit, we're almost dead. Quick, first aid kit. Woof. Wow, wow. My goodness, run away. Run away. Woof. Man, that was crazy. Like Jaws, like sharks circling a kill. Oh, we missed. He is one pissed off little piggy. And they circle. They don't come up and turn around and come back like the bisons do. They circle around you. In the tree. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. In the throat, and he's still running. Come on, Gunner, you're supposed to be protecting me from predator attacks. We're going to take that cookie back. Worse than wolves, yeah, because wolves will run away. Two right in the face to put him down. Holy shit. You're supposed to be protecting me, pal. We even took that perk that you're supposed to, like, ward off predator attacks. Yeah. Yeah, we had to really put one in his brain to stop him. My goodness. One in the cheek, one in the brain. And that second shot went through his brain, through the neck, through the lungs, all the way back to the liver and intestines. Wow. Wow. Oh, pigs are not, they're not considered predators? Okay, well that would explain why he's not trying to protect me then. This one right in the lungs. Double lung and a gold. Nice. Alright, it's time we got out of this spot, man. They almost killed us. If I didn't have any first aid kits, I'd have been toast. I would have been toast. Well, let's jump out here. We'll jump back to our tent. Recoup. My goodness, that was exciting though. That was definitely exciting. But yeah, with the crossbow, now I'm not in constant fear of my life here. It took me a little bit to figure out, but it's actually pretty easy. That the zero, whatever you have zeroed is your top dot. Like right now it's 10 meters. The second dot and the third dot are plus 20. So the top dot would be 10 meters, middle dot 30 meters, bottom dot 50 meters. Okay? And we change to the medium range. Then here we got 30 meters, 50, and 70 on the bottom. And then for long range, it's 50, 70, and 90. Each one is, it used to be 10, 20, 30. But we tested it out on a range and it's 20 meters a pop now. Yeah. Yeah, so if you combine that, like, let's see, our 10 meter. Okay, so we're at 10 meter zero. That top dot will be 10. The area, the line in between the top dot and the middle dot would be 20 meters. The middle dot's 30. And then halfway between the second and third dot would be 40. And the clear bottom would be 50. So what we were doing is we were taking the 50 meter zero and going to, like, say that rock right there. We would go to the red dot for 90 meters and then just go to the white line. And we were hitting 100. I think our longest shot we made and got a kill was 118 meters. Yeah, that's just it. I did some research on it, and some older videos did say 10, 20, 30. And then the new videos were saying 10, 30, 50. So I'm like, wait a minute, screw this. We've been out to, was that Parque Fernando, the archery range, and we tried it out, and it's 20-meter difference each dot. And once we figured that out, man, this thing became downright lethal. We've actually been taking more deer now with the crossbow than even with the M1, just because of the noise. It's quiet. You can shoot, like we were shooting deer. We had a couple doe come up right in front of our tripod, and they were standing there like 20 meters away, and we're shooting right over their heads, shooting bucks behind them, and they just stood there. They didn't care. We had a group of like 4 standing together, and we popped a buck right in the middle of the pack, and the other ones just kind of looked around for a second and went right back to drinking. Man, yeah, it's wicked. We even hit one. It was down in the leg, not even in the body, but literally in the leg, and it was fatal. We ended up getting the kill. Arrow says, I must go to sleep now. You got a new follower. Well, thank you. And in fact, I'm about ready to do the same thing here. I'm in Italy, so our time is a bit different. 11 p.m. Yeah, it's 10:30 here. Where are you from? I'm in northern Italy. I'm outside Venice. I'm an American, but I've been living here for a couple years. Romania. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's right around the Aegean there. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for following, man. It was really cool chatting with you. And you get a good night's sleep, man. And we'll see you next time. I'm on here every night, about the same time, and we have the YouTube channel as well as the Twitch channel. So, yeah, thanks a lot. Take care. Have a good night's sleep. Yeah, and I think that's actually we're gonna wrap up this episode. Man, we ended up on a high note there. Let's take one last look. Yeah, we put some hunting pressure on there. Let's take a look at our latest kills here and see how we ended up. 29. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 kills. And yeah, we ended up taking 6 of the peccary. We pretty much wiped out the whole little herd of them there. But it was self-defense, officer, I swear. It was totally self-defense. We had an ochre and a dark gray in the peccaries. I'll have to check and see if those are... I would think that they would be considered uncommon rather than rare, but we'll check it out. We'll check it out and see. And we did manage to get a few whitetail out of there. A couple nice ones, couple real nice ones. And considering how difficult that area was, that's not a bad hunt. That's not a bad hunt at all. I'm pretty happy with that. So, in closing here, to our new viewers, Arrow, great to meet you, buddy. Man, listen to that beast. And any other new viewers we might have, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we will be back again tomorrow to continue on with this grind, that's for sure. And so from myself, the Gray Hair Gamer, and from Gunner the Wonder Dog, keep your eyes on that prize, hunter. Keep your crossbow loaded, because you never know when a herd of peccary are going to come out and want to gut you. So until then, take care and good hunting. Have a good night.